Now we're going to look at the third section of the Sulam Tao. When I started this system when I was 18, again I've been doing martial arts since the age of 6, I hated the third section with a vengeance, because when we did it very, very slowly. So I don't believe in doing it slowly. I believe that you should do it at a normal speed that keeps you motivation. Because without motivation, guys, you'll never ever do these forms. And I was always looking from an applied point of view. So sometimes what it comes down to is understanding the application of why you're doing these things. But as a student, you have to put faith into your instructor that he knows what he's doing, and later you can actually appreciate why these movements exist. In this section we do the fuksao here, this movement going forward three times. And so that tells you that it's very, very important, because we do it over and over and over again. But most people have missed the interpretation of why we train it. But again, this is an introduction into the Sulam Tao, not a great detail. So just put your trust into it, train it, and I'll explain a little bit more later on how we use it and apply it. So without motivation, guys, you won't train it. So again, you're starting the third set. We always start with the left hand side. This is your centre line. The hand pushes from the elbow, and it pushes the hand around this point here, and it drives to the centre from here, as you can see. So my elbow gets pushed around and it touches from this position here. So the centre line is this is on the centre line as much as I can get it. In which we have the vertical line here, and we have the two on the outside. And what I'm trying to do is get the elbow to the inside. Again, some of you probably have no flexibility. The secret is not to pull it and use the form. The shoulders need to be square, so don't start unbalancing your shoulders, etc., moving, twitching, scratching. This is again about the focus. So when you do this, open your hand, drive it from the elbow, push here. And if you can't get the elbow right in the centre, don't worry about it. But it's better to keep it out than try to compensate by moving your shoulders. Never move your shoulders. So again, you do your tan so it touches the line, you push from the elbow. Now from here, this is about shoulder level height. Yeah, so the middle line is about, this is where my centre line is, it's about the middle of the point here. Again, the hand is flat because it's tansel, the thumb is out and bent. Again, another important point. From here, what's important is that you don't rotate back. So when I see you do the hun, you're not coming back, you're not jumping up, you're not going forward. This doesn't move at all until you're in the jump out down position, and then it just forward. So you can see it goes from here, and the elbow starts going out now, and there's the jump. So if I show you on the other side, this is the point I'm talking about. You circle, it doesn't come forward, it still sits on that point, and then just that last second as you come up, the elbow pops out, and there's jump, and it goes forward pressure. And that's where you actually have to come back with a Wu-Sao hand. So, a lot of talking, let's just get moving to this. Tansao going forward, bring the hand back, it comes up like vertical to the Wu-Sao, and the elbow comes out slightly. From here, I draw back from the elbow. Listen to me, that's important. Drawing back to the elbow to the centre line. And when I draw back, guys, make sure when you draw back, it's not from the wrist. It's not from the wrist. It's actually drawing back from the elbow. I pull back. So somebody goes to my elbow, I pull back with my elbow. Common mistakes is when people come back, I stop the elbow, their hand still moves here. So you're driving your Wu-Sao from here. So it's sprung loaded here, here, here. And that's because you take the power into your elbow and not letting it collapse this way. So it's important that you focus on your elbows as you draw back. Now from here, when you go to fuksao, watch my hand, yeah, the wrist, because you've got to relax just this part here of your hand and not the forearm, so this point here doesn't move. Common mistakes is it goes up or goes across or any of these type of movements. You've got to be able to go shoot this dead, not go like you have to shoot it dead, it just falls. Boom. Boom. Yeah, so when you look at it from here, you don't want to see this happening or this happening. What you want to see is just the wrist falling. And this is nice and relaxed here. Then, with your finger and thumb, you pull this in, and you put your thumb on the inside. Yeah? And that tightens it. And that actually gives you power in the forearms. And then again, from this position here, you drive from this position here where the centre line is, and you push with your elbow forward. Driving from the elbow. This must be horizontal, can you see it? So it's there. Don't want to see it down, don't want to see it up, I want to see it horizontal from this position here. And again, we go forward and we do the W.C.I. and then we come back again, driving from the elbow, relaxing down to the foot and pushing forward with the foot now. Then we circle the Chun to jump sound, pulling back from the elbow, relax once more, going forward with the elbow, circling here, drawing back from the elbow, and we do park sail. When you do park sail, guys, what I don't want to see is the arm going, drawing back. You need to be able to park sail towards your shoulder and back. So from here, you need to generate power. Here, here. Draw back. So 1, 2, and then from here, you need to do it. So you go here, 1, 2, point the fingers forward. So not coming back, but point the fingers forward, and then that way you have this power of the wrist. Here, here, and then palm strike to the face. Scoop round the centre in the middle, circle, and then draw back as before. Now what you're getting here, Tansao opens up, here, circle to the Chun and the jump sail, pull back from the elbow, relax the hand, push forward with foot sail for the first one. This should be horizontal here, circle, pull back for the second one, relax it, push forward for the second. Circle, pull back, relax, draw forward for the third. From here, park sail, draw back, let the fingers go forward, palm to your face, and then circle the hand to the middle, do the wrist turning exercise, and then draw back. It's a long section, guys, but it's worth persevering with it and training it over and over again. Like I said, when I was a beginner, when I was 18 actually, it was a long time ago, and when I had hair, I hated this section because when we trained it like this. And for me, that just killed me. But if you understand sports science and understand that what you're doing, you're tensing and you're working isometrically, so you become very strong in every one of these positions from tensing, and then you relax, and then from here you tense and you're pulling back from the elbow. So you're learning to develop your strength in your positions, and then from here you're tensing, so you become very strong in each one of those positions. But again, let's first get to know the form, and then there's a difference between when you show someone and demonstrate it to how you train it at home. Yeah, that's really how I can do it. You've got to get the motivation. So your form's always changing to how you develop. It's got to get the ABCs. So let me just go talking so you can see what it looks like and how I think as a beginner you should be training it. Open your hand.